Please do not be alarmed. We are about to engage.
Hey Jordan, how's it going? Welcome in. Where'd my pen go? I lost it. There it is. Okay. It is Friday. It is viewer suggestion. We're gonna draw some rugbies. And we're gonna draw some viewer suggestions. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. I don't know if we've done a Christmas rugby yet. Having taquitos for lunch? Those sound really good. I haven't had taquitos in a long time. Those were my go-to after-school snack for a long time. Those are great. Come home from school, cook some taquitos. To be a latchkey kid. Oh, my nose. Sriracha's my favorite hot sauce. I'm not a sriracha fan, oddly enough. Yeah, I don't buy it. Oh, what's it called? Oh no. Tomatillo? Is that right? The tall bottle? I like the red and the green for different things. Green is really good if you got beans. And then I'm also a Valentina fan. I've been a Valentina kid for a long time. I used to just do salsa and Valentina. That was great. Those are my hot sauces of choice. I'll use like Frank's Red Hot. If I'm making hot wings, I'll add some butter and turn it into a legitimate buffalo wing sauce. Not that it's not. It's kind of one note. Do I even have sriracha? I might have a bottle of sriracha in the fridge. But, like, I don't... If I do buy it, it's for jump rope and usually a specific thing. I might be, like, 5 years old. It might be a bottle of, like, 5 or 6 year old sriracha in my fridge. Green sauce I could theoretically choice pesto. What? Pesto's good. We talked about pesto the other day on stream. Not a salsa verde fan. Or wasabi. Ooh, I love wasabi. I had wasabi last night. Last night I made little breakfast sausages and eggs and rice. And put some hot sauce on there. Oh, so good. Some little wasabi on the side. It's good stuff. I'm on the wrong Discord chat. There we go. Cholula. That's the word I was looking for. Cholula's so good. Cholula and Valentina. Those are my go-to salsas. Well, those are not salsas. Those are hot sauces, but... or Gringo Killer, which I will make myself. I don't know what it's actually called. That's what my boss used to call it. But it's just like serrano and garlic pepper. Not pepper. Salsa. Serranos are hot to me. I have some serranos. I'm going to make some gringo for my tamales, which I'm going to make hopefully this weekend. I made all the chicken and beef. And now it's time for tamales. I have a big old aluminum stock pot that I'm going to use to steam them, but I'm afraid to put it on my stovetop. I feel like it's going to break. But I think I can put the cast iron under it, and then maybe it won't stick and break. So we'll try that. There's a good little Christmas rugby. All right, crab. Let's draw a crab. I don't know why I keep giving them Mr. Crab eyes. I don't know if crabs actually have that. Just really tall crab. I gotta work on the legs. The legs are not as interesting, I don't think. My dad plans to make some baked beans on rice soon. We'll use our leftover Thanksgiving ham and beans. Nice. You still have leftover Thanksgiving ham? I guess that's only a week ago. It's a good time to make beans out of that, yeah. I want to make this a little more cartoony. I need to just look at a ton of different crabs. Do the legs look better on the outside or on the inside? I think they probably need to come out. I like a little bit of a more chunky leg. That looks kind of good. Looks a little more spiderish though. Not sure how I feel about that. I like this shape. This is a good crab leg shape. And you just like kind of alternate it. But like, I think that's too detailed for little crab boy. We'll play with it. Constant iteration. Constant iteration. That's what we're going for. We gotta find the shapes. We gotta find the shapes inside the shapes, you know? Whoop, whoop. Pretty good. You know, food is strong cultural backbone. What's your take on food in the world of D&D and Pathfinder? I bought the D&D cookbook and I was wildly underwhelmed. And I don't know if it's because the recipes were so generic, I think is a good way to say it. Like, they tried to make stuff that was like, oh, elves would eat this and dwarves would eat this. But it didn't feel very cohesive to me. It felt just like it was just a kind of generic rustic cookbook. So I think the two things to really look at for D&D food is, one, magic exists. So like produce should be pretty variable. Farming should be fine. So you have lots of meat. You have lots of preserved things. But like there's no reason you can't have fresh food. Because like refrigerators exist in D&D too. Mind you, now if you're camping a lot, it's going to be a lot of camp foods. So you might have things that adventurers need to carry along with them, like dried rations, or whether or not you want to give them cans would be really funny. But considering clerics can just like purify food pretty readily, I don't know why you couldn't just have amazing food all the time, or just summon food, you know. Is conjure food and water like good food, or is it like here's some bread? You know, that's the question you gotta ask. So okay, there we go. I'm gonna roll some dice. The other cast iron, right? Like, do you carry around cast iron, or do you have like an aluminum mithril camp stove or camp pot? I hate. I'll put it this way. Let's do it this way. I hate backpacking camping gear. Like when you try to get your entire cook pot and cookware into like collapsible little tiny dinky things, and then you're cooking soup in like a cup. I get that. I totally get that. Is that what adventurers have, or are adventurers walking around with like a cauldron and a big pan? Because cast iron is heavy. Mithril should be super light, and it's non-stick. I don't know if you knew that. I used to give my players the option of having a shovel, a crowbar, or a mithril waffle iron. Those are always my you start the game with one of these things. And I dig it. I still do that sometimes. You can do a lot with a mithril cast iron. Rolling dice, here we go. Why do I have a whole bunch of D12s in here? It should be D6s. A pug-flavored werewolf. Do 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 do. Okay. Speaking of shapes, I'm gonna try to find some. We're gonna find some dog shapes in here. Nose should be up here. Atomic, welcome in. We're going to tell depends on how rare certain metals and magic items are in your games. You might assign some rough time periods for gear and a tin cup. Storable. What you would have. Yeah, I think everybody should have, like, if you take away your players' like water skins and camp cups, like, you can still put a stick, like catch a rat and put it on a stick, right? So like, you're not going to starve, but getting between places of water and food is going to be more scarce, and like that's when survival checks are really important. So I am also of the mind of just eschewing that kind of preparation because it gets tedious, unless it's really important to your game. Usually what I do is I say you start your kit with like I said, something weird, either whether it's a magical item or a mithril waffle iron, and then I give them their kit, right? So it's like you don't have to worry about buying spell components if you're a wizard right off the bat. You don't have to worry about like alchemical tools if you're an alchemist. It's like that should all be in your kit to make your kit work at level 1 or 2, and I think that includes like a bedroll and stuff. But it is kind of fun to make people like manage a cart sometimes. Sandals and swords, you wouldn't even have steel. Yeah, it depends on the game you're playing. Warp. Can you reflavor a lupin to a... I don't know what that word is, GG. Mythological creature with the head of a dog or jackal. Can I do it like that's your suggestion? You want a lupin dog-headed man? Corvus, welcome in. Clean up, put up Christmas tree. Nice. Do pugs have black chins? They do. All of this is black. Okay. Hello. Yeah, kid? What's up? That dad? Okay. Currently, I have 2 Christmas trees. One in the living room, one in the family room. They're both tiny. Gotcha. That's what we do. We have, I think I have like 3 or 4 tiny trees. And we just make a little forest. There we go. Just gonna make him super buff. The lights on my living room tree are modeled after candles. Nice. Well, the family or conventional lights. We had a bunch that just had conventional lights like built into the trees. They're just like cheap, like box store little Christmas trees. And 1 or 2 of the lights broke, and I tried to fix it, and like I swear I changed every single light bulb, and it's just like, well, those don't work anymore. So now we have to put lights on them. You know what? This one is funnier. I made him real buff when I should have made him real chunky. So we're gonna make him real chunky, and then we'll probably call it more skin flaps over here. Like that. Pugs are funny. Dwarf proportions. Yeah, we could just make them real short. I don't know what I've done here, but I'm dumb. Let's give him a little more. Bloodhound Lupin Ranger reading a map. Okay. Generally don't do the what the character is doing, because that takes more time, and if I start doing that, people start getting really weird and trying to make me draw really weird stuff. So we'll see if we can get a map in there somewhere, but we'll just go with the Bloodhound Lupin at a minimum. That's a big beefy boy. There we go. Alright, rolling some dice. Here we go. Another cuttlefish frog. With the head of a cuttlefish, like last week, but a conjuration wizard. Okay. If you're drawing a frog with a cuttlefish, it's essentially just a cuttlefish, I feel like. I'm not sure how to make that look different. Because at some point, it's just a tiny... What's it called? There is a thing for this. It's like the gnome mind flayer. I don't remember what they're called, though. Get my hat. There's a guy on Instagram that draws frogs. Paints frogs. They're pretty good. They're pretty good painted frogs. But they're all little wizards and whatnot. That's a lot of fun. They do a good job. I'm gonna look up the cuttlefish again. Oh, their tentacles are a little different. What's up, kiddo? Okay. Let's see, what does this look like on the front? Just kind of speckly. Just kind of speckly. Got some texture over anything else. Am I drawing this on a separate layer? Good. Okay. Always have to check. Always have to check. Make sure this looks like a frog now. I think the only way I can do that is by giving him little webbed fingers. dun, 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 dun. I should give him I could give him a staff or a book. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. I should buy a lathe and start making magic wands. But then I'd have to find like a nice magic wood distributor. So live, welcome in. How are you today? I'm going to do 3 fingers. Da, 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 da. Okay, I think I'm about done with this bad boy. If you haven't put your suggestion on the list yet, please let me know. And we will roll some more dice and decide what to draw next. Okay. I think that's a good wizard. I can't shrink it. There we go. Alright. What's everybody's plan for the weekend? Any fun Christmas things going on yet? It's early in December, so that's okay if they're not. I think people are finishing up finals this week, right? So people should have Christmas break coming. That should be fun. Rolling dice. Don't have a 6. A dragon turtle. Just a dragon turtle. Alright. Sweet. Oh my, that was loud, kid. Gibby. Yeah. My rule of thumb is that if you are a dragon, you should have horns. They don't have to be a specific type of horn. They don't have to be big, but it's required. Is that how I want to draw this? Kind of from the front. Whip, 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 whip. Yeah, I don't like that. We're gonna try again. We're gonna try again. I think I should stick with the snapping turtle. I was gonna go like more tortoise, but snapping turtle's pretty dope. Oh, because it's a dragon, I'm gonna go giant jaw. See if we can make this look like a turtle. Doodle doo doo doo. Wop. Wop wop wop. Tiny. Turtles have tiny eyeballs. That's the trick. Tortoises have big eyes. That's where I always get confused. I just need a good picture of a turtle. Turtle. No, that's a tortoise. That's a turtle. Okay. Maybe snapping turtle. No, they're so creepy looking. I love it. Okay. Right, their eyes are real up here because they float. The nose should be the same height as their eyes because they can peek out of the water. Then this will just all be teeth. Just hard, terrifying teeth. And then we gotta add the horns. Is demon astronaut enough? Like for your suggestion? I guess so. Demon is kind of vague, but I can play with it. Noodle a bit if you'd like. What kind of horn should we do here? Is it too vague? It's not too vague. You can do it that way. That's fine. But like if you say tiefling, it's the same kind of thing. It's like tieflings have a generic version of what they look like as a demon versus picking a demon and then saying astronaut. Secondly, if you say astronaut, like, are you talking about a specific game system that it would have an astronaut in it? So is it like super sci-fi, or is it like, it's a little too vague. Let's just do that. Give me a little more. Give me a little more. I could roll with it if you want, but also I'm not reading Snapping Turtle anymore. Hold on. Let's figure this out. Seriously, Snapping Turtles are terrifying. I'm just gonna put this in here because I keep switching back and forth and it's not helping me. Snappy, snappy. We'll put that up there for a little bit. Start again. Let's start with the eyeball. The eyeball's a big part of this. And I want this. I want that. I like that a lot. Hey, kid. Well, I know you're getting all the markers now, so that's frustrating. Come on. You are not supposed to play with those. Dum, 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 dum. I've made some kind of deranged kobold. Animated asteroid miners. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I got what you're saying. Okay. So it's a suit possessed by a demon. I don't know if I want that hook. gonna give them a little more teeth. We're gonna try to keep them linked together here so that it stays kind of turtle-ish. It makes me want to see a stereotypical alien, but standard high fantasy role instead of just sci-fi. Gives the dug too deep vibe. Yeah, there's the problem with that is, like, let's say gray aliens showed up and fought some D&D characters, right? Which is totally a thing that you can do. They're the same. Like, if you do what do aliens look like in a fantasy universe? Do they have magic? Is that what you're saying? Or do they still get here the same way that they normally would? Because otherwise, they're just tieflings. Like, they're just from somewhere else, you know? Or did they fly here with technology? Gotta give him horns. He needs horns. He's got a tree on his head. Expedition to the Barrier Peaks is a classic. Yeah, Pathfinder has Pathfinder does have gray aliens, which gray aliens are extra planar. Like, they're extra dimensional, I guess. So they fit pretty well. And once again, like, D&D is not supposed to be medieval fantasy. It is-ish, like, it's themed that way. But there's no time scale. Like, Pathfinder and Starfinder are also in the same universe. So you can kind of play with a lot with things in that regard. You want laser guns? Throw some laser guns in there. You want your weird space raccoon using a broadsword? Like, go for it. Nothing's stopping you. I think they have plasma weapons in there, so maybe that would be different, but it's all thematic, right? If you just want an alien, cool. If you want a laser gun, it makes it a little weird, but it's doable. All of the Starfinder races work in regular Pathfinder, which is fun. Maybe we should give him a nose horn. I think I've just drawn a turtle. I mean, it's not. It's not a turtle. Little scorpions and AI gods. Yeah, the comic. I mean, Numeria is great because, like, in the Pathfinder 1, I think that's where all the guns came from. Just the regular guns, but they also have some Fallout-inspired bullshit in there. Because Fallout did something similar in their games. Like, oh, look, an alien space wreck. That's actually an interesting concept for Fallout. Because if Fallout happened before Roswell crash, then the Roswell crash that supposedly happened would still have happened. So there should be rando aliens in the Fallout universe, and I think there is. I don't know what I'm drawing right now. This is just weird. It's weird and strange. We need more chin. Less chin. I kind of think we need more chin. Or we can open his mouth, I guess. Ooh, that could actually be fun. Let's open his mouth. And then it doesn't matter if it doesn't line up because it's open. And it doesn't matter that it would look stupid if his mouth was closed. Wiggly worm. You may now say some things. Okay. What was the dragon turtle from the last Airbender? Was it just a dragon turtle? Or did they call it something weird? Oh, it was a dragon lion turtle, right? I think that was what it was. Wiggly, wiggly, wiggly. How you doing, kid? I think we're gonna take a break right after this one. Just a quick 5-minute break here. Get a drink. Check in with the boy. Update some snacks and water. Then we'll be back. We'll draw more stuff. How does that sound? I think that's about all I'm gonna do with this bad boy, though. Bearded dragon turtle. Yeah, kind of. I think I'm gonna adjust the jaw a little bit too, but hold on a second. I will be right back, everybody. Hang tight. Okay, we're back. Welcome back, everybody. I'm gonna adjust this a little bit. I think the jaw should do something like this. I think tortoises have the coolest kind of like lines. Tortoises and crocodiles. Alligator snapping turtles. I think we're done with that one. Snap, snap, snap. We're doing some weird stuff today. We're drawing some weird stuff, and that's okay. It's important to draw weird stuff sometimes. Make sure I'm still plugged in here. I think we're all good. Right, rolling some dice. Rolling some dice. What time is it? 10:40? We've been going for about an hour. We'll keep going. A dolphin sorcerer with a coral staff. Oh no. Let's see if we can find some funny dolphin pictures. I want a dolphin that's got like a really short nose. Oh, never mind. River dolphin. River dolphin wins. This one might need some sketchy sketch. Big old tube hat. Our dolphin? No way. I gotta look at this. Hold on. Oh my god, they look even derpier in person. That's great. That's great. Okay. Meh. Meh. It's important to make the noises when you're doing art. Da, 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 da. Boom, 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 boom. Do little flippers? They have big flippers. Okay, good. Ah, should I give them hands? That's the real question. Would a dolphin wizard have hands? Do they need hands? Or they just got the flippers? What do you got? Yeah, you got a bang, bang, bang. Is it funny? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, sorry. I think we're gonna give him flippers. I love the big bulky sleeves on wizards, but yeah, I don't see that working for a dolphin. So we're gonna give him little tiny shoulder flaps. Do something like this and give it a little texture so it feels nice. Do the same thing over here. Do some stitching, maybe a little more of this. How does he get his cloak unzipped? No one knows. No, you just don't ask things sometimes. I'm not going to erase. I'm going to do this. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to go like this. Just give it a little more texture. This one I will just erase. Okay, I think that one's about done. He needs a wand. He needs a wand. Or a book. What do we think? Wand or book? Oh, he's supposed to have a coral staff, right? So let's do something like that. Coral is a weird one because it grows like trees. I guess there's a lot of different kinds of coral. You right there, kid? That looks pretty good. I think that's probably a good place to stop there. Let's get his little flippers colored in, and then we'll draw the next one. We might finish this list up today. We've got a pretty solid handle on things. Let's see how we do. Dun 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 dun. What are we drawing? I feel like we're drawing a like this is a ragtag bag of adventures here. Cuttlefish wizard, giant angry dog turtle, werewolf dog, werewolf pug. Oh boy, I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm losing it. All right, rolling some dice. Here we go. Snowman with thorny branches for arms, wears scarves and a top hat. I dig it. The thorny branches threw me off a little bit. Is that a reference I don't get, or is it just like, is he a brawler? Why thorny branches? Kind of an interesting idea. Alright, snowman. Let's get to it. East, kid. What's up? Huh? I want to make this. I don't know why I'm in a derpy mood today. I just am in a derpy mood today, I guess. Should we give him a scarf? Scarf's on Snowmen always seem funny. Should we do make them doing fisticuffs? Should make mistletoe arms. I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm losing my mind. Would this count as a, I don't know if it would be a snow elemental. It could be a snow elemental. That would work for snowman. But you could also do something like a Leshy, where the carrot is the thing controlling the snowman, or possibly the little tree branches. Or it could be a cursed hat. That could be kind of interesting. You want some? don't know what that is, but that's what I got. I think we got space for one or two more. Snowman Golem is a construct. It would be a construct, yeah. Cutest pizza delivery orc boy. Okay. Pizza delivery orc boy, huh? Should we make this one derpy too? It might just be a derpy day from now on. Do children orcs just look like goblins? I guess maybe they should be regular proportioned. Well, children proportion is kind of goblins. Two front tusks. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oops, am I on the wrong layer? I am. Oh no, I'm good. I'm doing good today about layers. Surprises me. Okay, there we go. Big old orc boy. Making pizza. Okay. We're so close to being done with this list. I think we can finish this today. Let's do it. There's only 2 left. Bloodhound Lupin, Ranger, reading a map, chewing on jerky. Bloodhound Lupin. Getting bored, kid? Yeah, we'll try to finish these 2 off, then we'll call it for the day. What is that noise? What do you got? You find some chippies? Nope. Okay, cool. No, stop. Stop it. No. Okay. What part? No, don't you understand, kid? One second, gotta clean something up. Okay. Kid is in spicy grabby mode, so we probably need to get going here soon, which is fine. We'll finish these up. We'll finish them up. I feel like I'm just drawing animals with hats today. Because I drew an orc. It's a really long boy. I'm gonna put this guy over here. See if we can find more room. I want to give him a little hat. He's a ranger, so like, I feel like a cap is probably enough. Well, maybe a little fisherman hat will work. I'm gonna turn off the rugby because it's just in my way. He's just in my way. This is the saddest ranger I think I've ever drawn. Not like bad, he just looks very droopy. Give him some arrows over here. Do not climb in that. Don't do it. Alright, the boy's getting antsy, so I'm going to finish this one up real quick, and then we're going to draw Atomics, Demon Robot, no, Demon Astronaut? And then we're going to call it a day, I think. Hey, kid! That is not appropriate. Are you bored? You want to come draw with me? Boobadoo-ba-dee. Bubba dubba dee. No, you don't want to draw with me? Yeah, you turned on a TV wrong. You turned off your own stuff. What now? Kid. Knock it off. Stop. Stop. No. Yeah. Leave it alone. Yeah, kid. I don't know what to tell you then. You turned off your own TV. Yeah, you did. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, let's finish this up. Do. How are you supposed to have two forms of ID? Sorry, my brain is just checked out. think you gave me a specific spacesuit, and I forgot what it was. What did I do wrong here? Asteroid miner suit. Okay, there we go. I don't know how to make it a greed demon. Maybe yellow? Maybe orange is better. Alright. I think that is where I need to call it. The boy is getting spicier by the minute. Rolling once. A hedgehog-like dragon. Well, unfortunately, we're just about to call it rolling. So I'm sorry about that. If you'd like, we can save that for next week, and I can put it on for Monday. But I think we are done for the day. We've been going for about 2 hours now, so I need to call it and go take care of the boy, start some lunch, and then we'll be off and about. So, sorry about that. I will put up another post on Monday. Could draw you a tiny hedgehog real quick. Give him little horns. We'll do this real quick. He's got, because he's a dragon. He's got to have little horns. Them's the rules. And little wings. Give him little wings. But yeah, so thanks for hanging out today, everybody. Thanks for the good suggestions. On Monday, I will post another viewer suggestion post on the community channel. People can put their suggestions there. Otherwise, we can just drop them in next week for the live stream. Yeah, thanks for hanging out today. Thanks for the wonderful suggestions. We'll be around the Discord a little later this afternoon, probably working on some projects. Other than that, we'll be back next week. Go check out the new video, the new Mary Lloyd video. Mary Lloyd? Mary Lloyd, I think is the correct pronunciation. If you haven't seen that yet, leave a comment on the video itself, as well as just give it a thumbs up and give it a watch or two. It helps the channel out a ton. So, thanks again, everybody. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep your dice on the table, and we'll catch everybody next week. Bye-bye!